200,000 subscribers, I promised you guys that I would renovate one of your Bloxburg builds. And today is that day. Honestly, I love the show Fixer Upper, so that's kind of what is my inspiration for this, and I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I finally have some time. I have picked the winner, so introducing to you guys, Blake. This is the winner of the 200K house remodel. And then this, my friends, is the house that we are working with. I would say this build is kind of maybe like a 2019 type of style. And then we also have a backyard that we're gonna work with. You can definitely see that they did do some Halloween decorating. This is the front yard, so we have a lot of fencing. We will definitely be removing most of this fencing or all of it, not sure yet. This build is a little flat, so we're going to need to add some sort of shape here. Okay, it's got a double garage. We do have a door in one, and then we have just like a bunch of roleplay items in the other. Their current budget is 350,000 Bloxburg cash, but they did say they can get more. I honestly do not think I will need any more than that, and I hope to not go over like 200,000, but if you guys know me, I'm kind of expensive, so we'll see what happens. And they want a cozy family house, so that's what we're gonna do with this. Right off the bat, we have a pretty large dining table. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have a very open concept. This is the living room. Looks like there's also a basement. We have a kitchen without stools, so we're definitely gonna turn that into some sort of island. Wouldn't mind adding a floating island in the center as well here. We're gonna add a wall here at some point. The mini kitchen, although it's cute with its actual kitchen, it's not where children should be playing, so we're gonna move that as well. So looking at the open concept, I like it, but I do think we need to break off the room with just a little bit. So I think we might add some walls here, if anything. This space, this size, has potential. We're gonna change out all these lights because they are all the same. We also have some flashing lights somewhere, so that'll be interesting to find. I wonder what year they made this. What year was this built? Okay, they said probably 2021 or 2022. So it is on the older side for sure. Let's see what's in here. Okay, this is the bathroom. This is a really big bathroom. Honestly, we're probably gonna shrink this. I would say we're gonna shrink this. There's also no privacy over here. What is happening? Okay, let's check out the basement. Wow, okay, wow. Oh my gosh, we got a ton of stuff down here. All right, so we do have a bathroom here, and it's connected to probably a guest room of some sort. Ah, okay, yeah, this is a connected room. Got it. And then over here, we have the laundry. We have an office space, and then we have a fancy piano, which I feel like we should probably move that upstairs for how expensive that is. I feel like that's something that should be in the foyer, you know, to really bring in the guests. All right, let's go here. I'm also noticing there's no plants. There's only a couple plants. We don't have any floor plants in here either, so we're gonna bring some life to this build for sure. Upstairs, we have one door here. This is the kids' playroom. Oh my goodness, and it's got its own bathroom. Oh, that's convenient. I wish my room had a bathroom. Okay, so twins bedroom and nursery. We're gonna break this up. Definitely gonna break this up because those are supposed to be two separate bedrooms for safety, I think, of the babies. And then, why am I thinking realistically? Another bath. Wow. Okay, so how many there's like 5 bathrooms in this house. Oh my goodness, I don't think we need this many bathrooms. I'd rather focus on bedrooms, to be honest. Okay, yeah, so it looks like a lot of people are sharing bedrooms, and I want them to all have their own room. Maybe one can be a shared room. Let's look at the backyard. All right, so we have like a double backyard because there's a whole fence over here. So patio structure for grilling. We have a playground area, and then we do have a whole pool back here, which is awesome. I do love this. However, from here, you can't even see that there is a pool, and a pool is something that is a really nice visual in a backyard. So we're gonna take down these fences and really show this pool off. Realistically, wood by a pool would get rotted and old, so you're probably gonna want concrete of some sort or a rock. So we're probably gonna add that. So this is our layout. We have a basement, first floor, second floor, and then the roofing. How would you feel if you didn't have a basement?
I'm fine with either. I would just prefer it having a toddler baby room, a kid room, and a single teen room plus parent room. But I don't care where things are or how many beds in each room.
I pretty much have free reign.
Yeah, I trust you.
I'm actually just gonna do a voiceover for this because I did some of the talking during this video, and then I realized that I am so boring and cannot focus on remodeling a house while also talking and trying to be entertaining. I needed that focus mode, especially because of how big this build was. I think this build overall took 5 or 6 hours to make. I thought I could just do like a mini voiceover here and then just show you like the afterwards. The first thing I did was change the roofing a little bit. My focus was gonna be on the exterior first. The house was pretty flat at the front, so I wanted to give it some more structure, and then I also wanted to make some sort of curved road in the front, and then I made some sort of like path in the middle because I wanted to keep like the style of their house in the front with like that curved driveway. I just wanted to like clean it up a little bit, add a little pathway in the center, and it turned out really nice. Here's me going into the basement and basically deleting everything thing, but I also like, I took some stuff out. We had to move that piano upstairs because it was such a fancy piano. Basically took everything out of the basement and moved it to the side in case I could reuse any of that. And then I just like demolished the basement and there's no basement anymore. But honestly, the basement wasn't really needed for this build because it was already so big to begin with. And here's me splitting up the bathroom. I turned it into a hallway so then it could reach both garages and then also making the bathroom smaller. It made such a big difference and it was only just a couple squares. It just like transformed that area. So I'm really happy with how that turned out. We also put some privacy around that bathtub. So I just added like a new shower. And for privacy, I changed the shower. Actually, you know what? Speaking of privacy, why the heck did I pick a glass shower if I was talking about privacy? You know what? At least there's something there for the water to not splash out if we're thinking realistically. And then the focus was creating the downstairs layout. I think adding that one wall would just like really changed the build. And then we could have the dining room right next to the kitchen. It just seemed like it fit a little bit more just to break up the space. We love an open concept. It still was pretty open. It just needed that extra wall there just to give it some more support in a way, I guess. Since we got rid of that basement stairs, we had a lot more space in that corner by the sliding window. So I fixed up the living room a little bit, changed it to a circular coffee table to break up the squares. And now you have a path directly to the backyard. So it just worked a lot better. Okay, this part drove me absolutely insane. I could not for my life figure out how to fit this stairs. I was struggling so badly. As you can clearly tell, I was confused. I was having some issues. I needed to figure out what was the nicest way to place the stairs because the kitchen was right next to and look, the stairs is connected to the wall now. Like, oh my god, it just was not working in our favor. So it was a little bit interesting because the room, like, it fit, but then like there was no floor space upstairs for you to walk on. So like, y'all, I had to figure that out for a while, but I finally figured it out. And then here I'm just randomly picking plants. Wait, the plants was so random right there. What the heck? Okay, so this is how I figured out the stairs. It's slightly going into the kitchen, but honestly, it worked. And I just shifted a wall over to make a bedroom a little bit smaller, but enough to give us a little pathway. So it worked out. And then I made a massive wall just floating there and stuck all the windows on it so I could adjust the walls a little bit for the layout because I needed to fix some roofing and stuff. Like, guys, it got a little complicated. I was so scared I was butchering their house. Like, what if they just looked over at their second screen or something while they're doing their homework and they just see that their house has no roof and no walls? Like, I was so scared. I was working as fast as I could because like they said they trusted me and I'm like, I'm literally destroying your house right now and I am so sorry, but just like trust the process here. Here I am literally deleting every single wall. Like, what if they saw that? What if they saw, I mean, they're gonna see it now. Hi. But that's how I was able to do the layout. Now that the fencing is down, you can see the layout looks a lot cleaner, a little more cohesive together. Yeah, now we have the owner's bedroom upstairs as well, and it's gonna have its own bathroom too. Like 30 minutes later, here's what all the walls look like after they're all placed, and then it was time to put back on the roof. And yeah, wow, what a difference, honestly. Just the roof alone, like look how different the roof shape looked. So yeah, that was honestly really cool to see. But the roof is back on, the walls are back, so it looks more like a house now. And then it was time to choose the exterior colors, which was such a struggle. I don't know why I have such a hard time picking exterior colors. I don't know if it's just like because I'm so picky and I want it to look like a specific way, but it's not coming out the way that's in my mind. I don't know, like this texture was so cool, but it looked better on the roof than it did on the walls. And I was trying to do like that shingle like wall look, but it was not working in our favor. The garage doors definitely need some love, so I switched those out for some nicer ones. A little bit more expensive, but they did give me a pretty nice budget, so I was willing to do that. And then it was time to make the little pathway in the front, which honestly turned out so cute. I love it so much. This is also at that point where I realized, wow, I literally cannot talk and build at the same time. So this is where it switches to just actual speed building. I think I watched shows or something while I was doing this. If I actually turn up the audio, I might be able to figure out what I was doing. Christmas music in November, we love. Okay, here's me working on the landscaping. Honestly, this turned out so cute. I was trying to make it look a little bit different than how I normally do it. I usually add like fencing and then I put all the plants around it, but I wanted to leave this kind of natural, so I left the dirt kind of scattered. And then I added the little flowers because I completely forgot about those, changed the colors and just put them everywhere, and it looks so cute. And the nice thing about these flowers specifically is you don't have to water them like all the other ones, so you don't have to spend any block bucks. And then of course I had to add landscaping around the little pathway. Y'all, this was turning into a freaking model home and I am so here for it. And then it was time to attack the backyard. Definitely a challenge. There was so much stuff in the backyard that I really wanted to keep because again, I'm trying to keep this build as similar as possible. I'm just trying to give it like a little upgrade. So the first thing I did was delete those walls around the pool because like I said, you have to kind of make that your focus when you have it in a backyard. And then I just surrounded the entire backyard with some dirt and some plants, and I made it it pretty symmetrical and it turned out really cute. We turned the wooden pool into a rock pool because we don't want that moldy wood. And then I also upgraded the seating. I absolutely loved the little like patio thing that they had. I just wanted to move it to the side so you could also see the pool because that was blocking the pool to begin with. So we actually just deleted the entire thing and then I rebuilt it on the other side. I think it was the perfect choice. The backyard is so much more open now, and then we had this gap in the center. So I thought this would be a great way to use the leading lines. I don't know if people know what that is, but if you are a photography person, then you know. But leading lines I used for the pool and then also the little like patio grill thing that they had. I love this backyard. I love this backyard so much. So here's me placing all of the landscaping. I just went with the little tall trees, and I don't know, like the tree with it spaced and then having a single plant in between, it just made it look so rich without being like expensive. I don't know. I just loved the look of it. And then we also had one little area that was still empty, and like, yeah, I could have left it alone, but we have to have a little fire pit, of course. So I did just that. Like, tell me that's not cute. Now that the backyard is done, it's time to focus on the interior. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a huge fan of doing interiors when it comes to placing all the items, but I love designing like where the stuff goes, like what the layout is. But then I remembered I completely forgot about the laundry room, so I decided to just throw it in the front room because that's actually something that people do, at least when houses were built like a while back. I don't know how often I see it anymore, but my grandma's house at least has it. But of course, you know, I still made it cute. And then I worked on the dining room. Those chairs and tables are so old, so I wanted to give it a little bit of an upgrade just because I was doing so much on the exterior. I feel like I kind of had to match it in the interior now, but it honestly turned out really cute along with the kitchen as well. I added an island to the kitchen. Downstairs of houses actually aren't that bad. It's the bedrooms. I think it's because the bedrooms get so repetitive and I feel like you have to be like creative with every single bedroom. So honestly, I got a little bit lazy on the bedrooms, but I loved the downstairs of this house. And here's the monstrosity of the second floor, as you can see. Honestly, layout solid. 10 out of 10, I must say. I fit a ton of stuff. I did not think I was able to do that, but here's me literally moving everything onto a piece of floor just out of every single room to see what I had to work with, to see what I could reuse. But that biggest room right there, that is the owner's bedroom, and here's, so you don't have to wait, here's what it looks like in the end. And I absolutely loved the bathroom. The owner's bathroom was so cute. And I loved that you could see like the backyard from it too. Like, I don't know, it just like really worked out. And then the bedrooms, I'll just let you see that in the tour and y'all can let me know what you think. House is done, and oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, honestly, I like the exterior and the backyard more than the rest of it, but it still turned out really cool, and I was in budget. Are you guys proud of me? That never happens. Blake is on his way, so he's gonna come react to it. He hasn't seen it yet. I mean, he's seen like the front, but he's literally seen nothing else, so this is really exciting. Ta-da!
Yes!
I left the garages alone, and then you go inside. The laundry room is right here. There's actually houses where the laundry rooms are like in the front, so I put it here because I didn't know where else to put it. Then we have the living room right here. I tried to keep as many items as possible, and then I just like kind of upgraded the furniture. We have the dining room, and then we have like the kitchen over here. The kitchen is okay. I had a hard time with the colors, to be honest. I wanted to keep most of the kitchen the same. I left some play toys over here so it looks lived in. We got the piano from the basement. I brought it upstairs.
This looks so good.
This is the bathroom that we shrunk because it was really big, so it is much smaller now. And then these are the doors to the garages. I am obsessed with the backyard, so I left like all the toys and stuff to, you know, give stuff for the kids to play, and I moved the whole kitchen thing. Oh, this chair. I forgot to delete this chair. Oops, my bad. But yes, I moved like the whole thing because it was in the center. I moved it this way, upgraded it, and then I wanted to focus on the pool. We got all the play stuff. We got the slip and slide, which can be turned on. Left the pool the same, added some like water, fixed the landscaping a little bit.
I love all the nature.
And then if we go upstairs, this is the nursery. It's really tiny. It does all the stuff you need. So that's the nursery. This is one of the kids' bedrooms. I'm not very good at colors. I tried to like put purple and yellow together because of the toy, but it kind of backfired.
I love the decor.
Oh, good. I wasn't sure, so I'm glad you like it.
Artist child.
Then we got the bathroom. Ignore the roof sticking through. I wish that didn't exist. But I left all this stuff the same, the counters. This is the second kid bedroom.
So cute.
Good. I'm glad you're liking this. I'm glad you're liking this. And then this is like the toddler room. As you can see, it's very messy. It probably should have been a little more colorful, to be honest. I built this whole thing in one day, so I'm tired. This is the owner's bedroom. He said he liked blue, so I added a blue comforter. Okay, yeah, he likes this one. And I added a fireplace. I kept this shelf and I just like adjusted some things. And then we have the owner's bathroom, and then I added a curtain too in case you wanted to close it.
This is so pretty.
I'm so glad. And then we have like the teen bedroom, moody teen room. So I tried to keep the house as roleplay friendly as possible, and I think I got it. I think I got it. So do you like your house, Blake?
Yes!
Success, we did it.
Way better than mine.
Oh, I upgraded it, but it's still your home. So I did my best. I think I went a little overboard on the landscaping, but you know what? I was still in the budget, so.
Bird.
Oh, distracted. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time.